Here we are in Scroungers again. It's been raining for 3 days and so everything's wet, but it's amazing how quick everything greens up here. So today, you can see the hut in the background. Today we're going to set up the footings for the new hut. So I've got some road base here, some compacting gravel on the trailer, and we've just moved a whole lot of bricks and everything. So what do I play out? Plan D at the moment. I was going to put the hut on the other side of this little drain here, but after measuring it all up and working out where everything else is going to go, I don't think there was quite enough room. So I've moved it over this side of the ditch and just clearing a spot here, and as you can see we've got a whole lot of bricks here. We're just leveling out the ground. I've got it marked here, so we're going to put 2 layers of these fastball bricks down on top of the clay, but we're going to use some road base first, compact that on top of the clay, do sort of like a herringbone or whatever. Two bricks this way, and then there'll be 1 brick on top of that, and then the steel frames that I've got are going to sit on top of that. So that'll bring the hut off the ground, away from all the moisture and stuff. And that way, by the time we get the verandas on, the verandas will be up about probably about 18 inches or maybe about 400 mil off the ground, so it's going to be a raised veranda. Subject to change, the Scroungers way. Yeah, so all these bricks were left over from a construction site, so I've got about 1,000 of those. I've brought down about 600 on the trailer yesterday, so I've loaded some here, and then there's some over next to the container over there for the other little room that we're going to put on later. So anyway, we'll level this off, and I'll get a photo and of once we've got all the bits and pieces there, and we'll see how we go. Still a few days work to do, so yep, we're getting there. So I'll be back. So I ran out of road base, so I've got to go and get another couple of scoops. Well, we've got the frames over here. I've done as much as I can for the day. I'm going to go into town and pick up another load, but this is where we are. We've got 2 of the frames on. I've got one side of the bricks to go. Yeah, I thought I had plenty of road base, but obviously not. We've leveled it all off. Got these other couple of frames to go, so probably get it all finished tomorrow. It'll be good. Here's the brown dog helping as usual. Yeah, so it's starting to take shape. Yippee! I'll get back to you in the morning. Oh, good morning, fellow Scroungers. Day 2 down here today. It's another beautiful day in paradise. So we've got the framing, got all the footings done, and the framing's down. It was not as bad as I was expecting, actually. So here we are. So I've cut up some of those steel frames that you've seen in my previous videos. Cut 4 frames up to make this. So we'll just weld them together, and a few rows of bricks. I've built it up about 4 inches off the ground with this compacting gravel, so that the clay soil won't react to it. So the actual hut size, I don't know whether you can see here, there's a marker here, and there's one over there, and there's one up the end at the end of that string line. So the hut size is actually that size. So this frame here is actually going to be the ensuite. The toilet and shower will be at either end of that, and then there'll be a veranda running off of here. So I've got a heap of these. That's the width of these frames, so bear with me. So that's going to sit on the brick like that, and it'll be that wide. So the veranda will finish flush with this. Come along here, mind the wheelbarrow, and then down this way. Just a veranda on two sides. Yeah, so it's going to be quite cute. As you can see, there's still quite a bit, but you know, the basics is done. And I'm going to use the same principle on this one over here. I've got a heap more of these bricks back up in Perth, so I just want to keep it up off this ground. You can just see how, like, it rained for 3 days and it's just really boggy. So this is going to be the size of the other shed, which will be the kitchen and lounge room. So I'll just use the same principle with these bricks. So we'll be using 3 of these frames over here. Those frames over there, they're slightly bigger, so I'll use 3 of those frames side by side. So they're 3 meters long, so it'll be going 1, 2, 3 joined together. Yep, there we go. Oh look, I was going to take a video last night. I just sat here last night, had our first fire down here on the block. I picked this little fire grate up from the tip. So you can imagine sitting here having a couple of quiet ones, having a look out there. It was just glorious. I tell you what, I really enjoyed that. The end of the day, it was a pretty hard physical day yesterday to get that far. So anyway, I finished that, and I don't know whether I'll cut some more frames up today, or I might just start working out what frames I've got to get this out. They're pretty heavy, you know, like you can imagine. That's yeah, these are in the 4 frames. I couldn't even lift one of those frames there, they were that heavy. But anyway, yeah, once we get it all in, I'll weld these all together. It won't go anywhere. Alrighty, so yep, thanks, tune in. We've got more to come. I've got 2 more days down here, so not sure exactly how far we'll get. I'm down here by myself at the moment, so I can only do what you know, one-man job. So virtually, yes, yeah. Look forward to a helping hand every now and again when we can. So look, if anybody's interested in coming down for a free weekend, get on to me. It never goes astray. All right, I'll finish this, and I won't be back up in Perth until probably Friday this week. So it'll be probably 4 or 5 days before I even look at getting this up. So yeah, I might have another couple of edited bits and pieces before then. All right, guys and girls. See you